Have you heard about Game for Friends? It's an online multiplayer quiz game completely free to play. Here you'll find tons of great questions across the most exciting categories, all organized into ready-to-play packs. Created by the Platform Plus team, our own project, and we're excited to share it with you. Play with friends, compete, and have fun. Discover new facts along the way, and show what you truly know. Find the link in the description or scan the QR code. Good luck! So many new shows, so little time. Some are all hype, some you'll forget tomorrow. But a few, you'll binge them, recommend them. We watch them all and pick the ones that actually matter. Fresh stories, bold ideas, and no wasted hours. This is Platform Plus. And if you like what we do, hit that subscribe button. It helps more than you think. Let's get started. Lazarus, a gripping new detective series based on the novel by best-selling thriller author Harlan Coben. Joel Lazarus, a forensic psychiatrist, learns that his father, a renowned psychologist, has taken his own life. But something doesn't add up. As Joel starts digging, he uncovers a link between his father's death and a far older trauma, the unsolved murder of his sister 25 years ago. Soon, he begins to experience disturbing visions. A man of logic, Lazarus finds himself lost in something he can't explain, something that feels supernatural. A tense psychological thriller that pulls you deep into a maze of family secrets and buried pain. Lazarus, 10th place.
Who murdered you?
The Last Frontier, a chilling, high-stakes thriller series that just dropped on Apple TV+. Jason Clarke stars as Frank, a federal marshal keeping the peace in the brutal wilderness of Alaska. But everything changes when a prison transport plane crashes deep in the forest, releasing dozens of dangerous inmates into the wild. As Frank fights to protect the town, he starts to suspect the crash wasn't an accident. I've always loved crime stories set in frozen landscapes, and this one carries that cold, Nordic detective energy. The Last Frontier, 9th place. The Monster of Florence. October brought a wave of true crime shows, and Italy didn't stay on the sidelines. This new thriller follows the hunt for a serial killer who terrorized Florence from the late 60s to the mid-80s. Known as the Monster of Florence, he committed 8 double murders, always targeting young couples and always using the same gun. But this series isn't just about uncovering the killer's identity. It's about the hopelessness of chasing shadows too few clues, the wrong suspects, and a case that only gets more tangled. Directed by Stefano Sollima, Gomorrah, Sicario, Day of the Soldado. This one's dark, stylish, and relentlessly tense. The Monster of Florence, 8th place. Murdaugh, Death in the Family. Hulu dropped a new true crime bombshell, and it's based on a story that shocked the nation. The Murdaughs looked like the picture of success until a fatal boating accident blamed on their son Paul cracked the illusion. Then a podcast host starts digging and more skeletons begin spilling out of the family closet. Jason Clarke and Patricia Arquette lead this gripping mini-series that peels back the layers of wealth, power, and cover-ups. If you're into murder mysteries and true crime, this one's a must. Murdaugh, Death in the Family, 7th place.
God, this is Alec Murdaugh. I need police and an ambulance immediately.
Chief of War. Set in the late 18th century, this historical miniseries takes us to Hawaii during a time of brutal civil war. A fearless warrior named Kaiana returns home and realizes that internal conflicts are only speeding up the island's fall to foreign powers. To stop colonization and preserve the independence of the Hawaiian people, he makes a bold decision: unite the warring tribes. Jason Momoa not only plays the lead, he also created the show, co-wrote every episode, and served as showrunner. For him, this is more than just a role. It's a deeply personal project, a tribute to his ancestors, and a chance to share the story of Polynesian resilience with the world. Chief of War, 6th place.
I came here to rid your kingdom of your bloodline and erase the shame of your birth!
Monster, the story of Ed Gein. Season 3 of the true crime anthology dives into the life of Ed Gein, the real-life killer whose gruesome legacy shaped some of pop culture's most iconic villains. Without Gein, there would be no Norman Bates, no Leatherface, no Buffalo Bill. The new season doesn't shy away from disturbing content, it leans into it. The first half is watchable, even compelling at times, but the second half, that's where things get messy. There's plenty of violence and more than enough scenes that'll turn your stomach. The result is a season that's brutal, intense, and honestly, a bit uneven. Monster, the story of Ed Gein, 5th place.
You're the one who can't look away.
Down Cemetery Road, the freshest new series on this list, a British mystery from Apple TV, plus based on the novels by Mick Herron, adapted by the same team behind Slow Horses. In a quiet Oxford suburb, a house explodes. Amid the chaos, a young girl vanishes without a trace. Her neighbor Sarah becomes obsessed with finding her and turns to private investigator Zoe for help. What starts as a missing person case quickly spirals into something far darker. A twisted conspiracy where the dead don't stay dead and the living are in danger. Emma Thompson leads the way as the sarcastic, sharp-witted detective, and this is just the beginning. The series adapts the first book in a larger saga. Down Cemetery Road, 4th place.
So you think you're going to keep doing the private investigator thing when you get back?
No, I thought I might start a modelling agency.
Really?
No.
Trigger. Hot off the press, a brand new South Korean thriller from Netflix, and one with a surprisingly massive budget for the region. Set in an alternate version of Korea, where all firearms have been banned to eliminate crime, the story follows a special police unit investigating a rare mass shooting. Turns out, guns are somehow making their way into the hands of desperate citizens, people who were never supposed to have them. From episode 1, Trigger cranks up the tension and never lets go. It's a powerful reminder, even the quietest soul can become a monster the moment they reach for a weapon. Trigger, 3rd place in the ranking.
이게 기회라고 본다.
Devil in Disguise. If you're into true crime podcasts or documentaries, you don't need an introduction to John Wayne Gacy. But for anyone new to the name, he was a serial killer operating in the 1970s, known for performing at children's parties dressed as a clown. His clown persona even inspired Stephen King when creating Pennywise for It. Gacy was the last person anyone suspected friendly neighbors, helpful citizen, the nice guy next door. And when the truth finally came out, it shocked America. Beneath his house, police discovered a mass grave. This series focuses not only on the horrific crimes he committed, but also on the families of his victims and the public's reaction to one of the most disturbing cases in US history. Devil in Disguise, second place.
How many are down there?
It's enough to make a young man.
How many did you kill? Up to you to find out.
It, Welcome to Derry. Probably the most anticipated horror series of the year. Pennywise is back, but this time, he's on the small screen. Welcome to Derry serves as a prequel to Andy Muschietti's two-part It films and dives into the clown's blood-soaked reign of terror in the 1960s. Bill Skarsgård returns in the iconic role, and with Muschietti himself as showrunner, the tone, visuals, and chills feel just right. As a lifelong Stephen King fan, this was one series I couldn't wait to see. It, Welcome to Derry, deservedly first place. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Platform Plus, check out our game, Game for Friends, and have a great day.